Skills for the new era of SCM, a look to the future. A supply chain is a complex system made up of people, processes, and technologies that are engineered and managed to deliver value to a customer. SCM helps companies to break all of the activities into smaller functions and manage work efficiently. SCM involves planning, procuring, manufacturing, transporting, storing, and delivering goods or products. Every work that involves buying, selling, making, moving, storing, or delivery is a part of the supply chain. You might be surprised to know that most of us are part of the supply chain, and do something or the other every day to be a part of this chain. How SCM has been a part of our life. To understand how you contribute to the supply chain, let us visualize an example of making a sandwich to carry for lunch. So what do you need to make a sandwich? Well, you need fresh bread, some cheese, tomato, sauces, etc. So how will you begin? In SCM, you start by purchasing the material you need. To procure the raw material you need, you would explore different stores to get the best material. Then you move on to the next stage of SCM, which is manufacturing. This is where you will make your sandwich. This stage also involves performing other tasks like cleaning the leftover, toasting your bread, etc. These tasks are similar to an operations team in your organization. The operations team is part of the manufacturing. The third stage is logistics and transportation. At this stage, you will pack it in a container to keep it fresh till your lunchtime. Of course, you will have to carry it to your office, i.e., transport it. Bon appetit! Your fresh and tasty sandwich is ready to eat. Your objective is achieved. You wanted to use raw items to prepare sandwiches and wanted it at a specific place and time. That's what supply chains do. Now put things in a broader perspective. Imagine a large food store making hundreds of sandwiches each day. Understand the scale of operations and involvement of the supply chain to run the store every day. Education on supply chain management is vital to the success of your organization and to the survival and growth of the profession. There have been dramatic impacts upon and changes within the field of purchasing or supply management. Examples, but not limited to, are 1. Changing nature of customer or supplier relationships and alliances. 2. The growth and use of the Internet to facilitate e-business. 3. Significant reductions in staffs. 4. Focus on strategic goals related to cost or value. 5. The evolution of supply chain management as an integrated competitive business strategy, and the contribution of purchasing to this strategy. 6. The uncertainty brought about by 9/11 in a time when nothing can be taken for granted. There is also increasing anecdotal evidence that many of the chief supply and logistics officers of this decade are being assigned from outside the purchasing and logistics field. These appointments bring with them two strong implications. A. Senior management want different things from the purchasing or logistics management groups than they perceive would be obtained by promoting from within, and B. These new people appear to be appointed with short-term employment contracts or agreements and have defined missions for change that must be accomplished in a defined period. These conditions comprise the landscape within which traditional purchasing and logistics personnel are operating in today. The Supply Chain Resource Consortium at NC State University, along with faculty and students from Florida State University, are currently in the middle of a major project studying the types of needs that new supply chain managers will require in the future. The study is being funded by the Center for Advanced Purchasing Studies. Supply and logistics managers from a number of companies including ABB, Bayer Corporation, Compaq, Duke Energy, John Deere, Progress Energy, Phelps Dodge, Sunoco, Texas Instruments, and many others, participated in a series of 4 roundtables held in Kansas City, Boston, Phoenix, and Raleigh. The discussion provided valuable insights into the personnel requirements of future supply management organizations. A summary of the salient themes that emerged during the focus groups are as follows. Supply chain trends. 1. Move towards centralized procurement or logistics and tracking of costs. 2. Rationalization of the supply base to a small set of strategic suppliers. 3. Outsourcing the procurement of non-strategic items. 4. Stress on real-time response to customer requirements. 5. Greater emphasis on better forecasting, sales and operations planning and information sharing across the supply chain. 6. Increasing pressure to reduce costs and demonstrate credible cost savings. 7. Rising bar in terms of skills and training desired in supply management professionals. 8. Growing emphasis on certifications and training for procurement professionals. Supply chain challenges facing companies include: 1. Inability of supply chain personnel to keep up with the rapid environmental changes and technological changes in procurement systems. 2. Integrating multiple systems existing internally. 3. Managing inventory levels, accumulation of inventory in the pipeline. 4. Maintaining training budgets in a difficult economy. 5. Greater emphasis on price rather than total cost in the wake of the growing pressure to increase revenue and reduce cost. Solid skills required in future supply chain managers include: 1. Project management. 2. Technical understanding. 3. Cost accounting skills. 4. Ability to understand financial statements. 5. Understanding of e-business or e-procurement systems. 6. Troubleshooting, problem solving. 7. Understanding of cross-cultural or global issues. 8. Business ethics. 9. Understanding of the legal issues involved in managing contracts. Soft skills and personality attributes required in future supply managers include: 1. Ability to communicate effectively through presentations, email, one-on-one, and team discussion. 2. Ability to logically organize thoughts. 3. Ability as a natural facilitator to enable team-based decisions. 4. Time management. 5. Leadership. 6. Understanding of customers' expectations. 7. Vision, creating the environment. 8. Desire to learn. 9. Ability to present oneself with confidence. 10. Ability to think on one's feet. 11. Ability to pass on knowledge and mentoring. In the future, we are likely to see: 1. Growing emphasis on demand chain management. 2. Greater expertise in effectively managing relationships through collaboration and measurement. 3. Increased visibility of price, but focus on cost management. 4. Alternative training technologies will become commonplace. Biggest gaps today in university training: 1. Communication and soft skills. 2. Teaching competition instead of collaboration. 3. Logistics management, few academics understand it. These relationships are effectively captured in the figure below. As you can see, the need for managers who can effectively manage uncertainty and change is more important than ever. Managers will need to be able to lead teams of multi-skilled individuals, make decisions with less information yet be able to have effective contingency planning requirements in the background. Managers must further be able to effectively understand the impact of supply chain decisions on the bottom line, and be able to apply activity-based costing decisions to supply chain activities, not just manufacturing activities. For more information on this study and other courses offered in this area, visit https://scm.ncsu.edu. These skills are clearly not easily found, nor are they always high on the list for your HR department's agenda. However, they are more important than ever. As Charles Darwin noted when he developed his theory of evolution, the species most likely to survive are not the strongest, nor are they the most intelligent. The species that survive are those that are best able to adapt to change. For example, with the change, shorter lead time, and more competition on projects as a driver, then the resulting impact, must work closer with suppliers. Focus on economic profit as a driver, then the resulting impact, delay expenditures. With the change, aging workforce, and nature or workforce strategy as a driver, then the resulting impact, new skills are difficult to get. With the change, reorganization and mergers, and growth in the industry as a driver, then the resulting impact, opportunity to reduce cost. Deregulation as a driver, then the resulting impact, new skills, must be able to merge supply bases from different companies. Increase expectation for creating shareholder value as a driver, then the resulting impact, must find creative ways to show value. With the change, new technologies, and business leaders say we need to adopt new technologies to become more efficient as a driver, then the resulting impact, systems integration culture, controls, and policies. With the change, e-business, and doing more with less as a driver, then the resulting impact, need to improve skills, and change management supply base management. With the change in customer demographics, and diversity as a driver, then the resulting impact is, need to find ways to do more business and develop minority suppliers.
Bagaimana bro?
Yes, see you on
Feel
the
okay?
top.
Feeling good?
Okay, see you on the top.
Yes.